Hello and welcome back to another episode of XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. My name is Syken. Today we're playing Syken vs ChatGPT, where the Sultan of XCOM is taking on an AI. And we are this time going to do another sabotage, because we haven't had one in a while. The reason why I'm not immediately after every mission doing a sabotage is because there are just too many missions and I don't have enough sabotages lined up. It is as simple as that. So, Ras here and Johnny Bravo are a team, so let's get them in together. Then Roby and Hammer. Seems like a legit setup for what we're trying to do. I'm doing that into ultrasonic lure. This black lance, definitely an energy pistol. And here's the second lure. You know what? You take the lure. We're going to change that here into blue screen because I do have a feeling that we will need the little bit of extra damage. And since it's the Lost, let's change to Dragon Rounds here. And you're going to take the Gauntlet. That gives us fire if needed. And then here we got the lure. So that seems like a legit setup. I like it. Nah. Okay. I wonder if return fire is actually worth it. Might as well spec into it because we do have spare points, and sometimes the snipers are getting attacked. And then you do have just extra free damage. And I'm just realizing we're likely going to have over 100 episodes on this bad boy. And I thought we were just going to have a little bit of fun.
Your orders are to eliminate that officer with extreme prejudice. Menace 1-5, we're tracking the Advent General and his escorts, but we don't have an exact fix on their location.
Did you just start pretty much in the middle of the map?
Along with any other hostiles that stand in your way. Heading there now. Hostile targets in sight.
Okay, cool.
Moving on target location.
Nice, nice. How about as a sniper you move to over here?
Solid copy.
Okay.
Double time. Affirmative.
You know what? We're not in a hurry. I just don't want to lose concealment. And we can see how the enemy is dealing with the Lost. First, boo-hoo-hoo, they find them. Now these guys are going to move away. Taking hits and splitting. seeing the ground shake, so there is a sectopod somewhere. And we just found out where the Advent captain is hiding. Ooh, strikes for 7. That was a really nice hit. I like the brutes, they're hitting hard. There's another pack right here. Good, time for the Lost to do what they do best. And that was stupid, the Brute has wasted its turn. Not cool. Yeah, we can't really go anywhere without getting spotted. I am sincerely hoping that Psionic Bomb triggers more Losts. Nice hit. Nah, they take the Brute. That's unfortunate. Alright, now it's just the Brute.
Moving to Overwatch. Roger, got penalties on.
Okay, are we seeing... Oh, we're seeing Blazing Pinions. That's good, because Blazing Pinions means explosions, and explosions means the Losts are going to come. Unfortunately, the car was not hit, nor was anything else hit, so it's a bit of a bummer. Go and kill someone.
Eyes on the prize. Scanning.
That sounded like something might have been triggered. Oh yeah, the Brute is still good to go. Oh no. See how the AI is trying to spot me out? They are going directly behind us. The only reason why they were not finding it is because of Z-axis.
They've spotted us.
You know, the guys over there.
Okay, I'll go.
Let's get you, shall we? Hello. 90% miss. Good. I mean, it can happen. He's burning, so he cannot use his psi abilities.
tired of waiting around.
Getting into a position where I can hit multiples.
Woo! You see that? Who's keeping score? If you say so. Back online. On your order.
Good. 8 protocol just in case this guy decides
Picking up an inbound Advent transport. The aliens are
to
going
make
to
a run
try and
for it.
extract the general from the AO. Don't let him get on board that ship.
Good, we gotta push this side here, by the way. Fantastic, that's good.
On the move.
Okay. Who has the second lure? Oh yeah, it was Hammer.
I guess that'll be okay.
Did we hit all of them? I think we hit most of them.
Let's do this.
He will be burning, that's fine. I just don't want him to hit us.
Let's rock. Okay, I'll go.
He will die.
Ready to go.
And we're good. Good, all of these guys should now be rushing towards the general. Fabulous.
Moving to position. Finally.
Good, this spawns more, and if there's anyone in there that has not yet been marked, then this will do the job.
Advent forces on the ground.
Okay, he was not marked yet, so I think I'll need to throw in another one over here. Good. Now we're good. Roby's likely the only person that they will see, so give him some extra aid protocol and we're good. That Archon is still fighting a fierce battle.
Objective located.
General is trying to get out. Ah, that's a bit of a problem. We will need to get the burning ones down. That on the other end is fantastic. Let's spawns more. There we go. Just need to make sure that we get the burning ones down. That way the losts aren't going to die out.
If you say so.
Before we do anything, can we get a little bit closer? I think the answer is unfortunately no, and this would be the correct move. And then we're all the way up to the front. And that's also what I'm going to do. There's no point in just waiting and waiting and waiting.
Head now.
All right. Let's see what I can do. I'm just trying to get the losts that are burning. Which would be this one here.
X-ray neutralized.
And then this one here.
Target neutralized.
And then we got the heavy mech, which I really want to kill.
Target eliminated. Enemy should fear us.
And then we're trying to get the Purifier into a state where he can actually be killed.
Hard target, minimal damage.
Wasn't the greatest hit of all times, but it was okay. And a potential shot onto the general. Grazed. Didn't kill him. Let's try again.
Still moving. Tired of waiting around.
Okay. Wonderful. This guy is getting thoroughly owned. Yeah, that was good. Not gonna lie. That has hit the spot. A lot of cleanup necessary from the burning losts. Luckily for us, they already summoned a second swarm, so that'll not go well for them. Yeah, we will need to get these guys down in due time. That is, in due time.
I guess that'll be okay.
Let's get this guy.
I got it, right? Gonna need to reload soon.
Fantastic. There's another pack right there.
Oh, I definitely got that one.
No. Nah. I'd rather reload. Good, I'm trying to get the ones that are injured. As in burning.
Target eliminated. Hostile target down. I'm on it.
Alright, none of these guys is
Back in.
burning, that's good.
Solid copy.
Yeah, I'm trying to prevent the fire from spreading over.
Woo! You see that?
Archon, Dasher. Nah, I think it's the Archon, baby. Let's go. % hit on the Archon. He's also burning. That's good. Which means he will die and everybody will go for the captain.
They're falling back.
He tries to just outrun them. It's not how it works, buddy. There's a sector pod.
Menace 1-5, kill confirmed. That's how it's done. We need to clear the area of any remaining hostiles. We
Oh, I
can't
know.
allow them to recover the general's body.
I know what we're going to do.
Let's move already.
Move straight up. And that should hit the sector pod.
If you say so. What's over there? Moving to Overwatch. On Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now.
Alright. Missed the sector pod. Sector pod is super efficient against loss as well due to the lightning field.
Not even close. Missed the target. I got it, right?
Uh-oh. You're trapped. Well,
Finally.
moves to here.
Back
Reloads. Reloads Overwatches. I'm not going to trigger them.
Reloading. Moving to Overwatch.
Let them slowly but surely wiggle them down.
Target neutralized. He has to be dead. Missed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And even the sector pod took a couple of hits. Great. You know what?
Ready to rock. Dig it in.
We're not going to interrupt
Good to go.
their little
Holding.
interaction there.
Digging in. Advent troops here.
We got our own battle. It just came up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, good.
Rockets away.
Is that spawning more losts? No. Think the game says, bro, you're at the maximum amount of losts. What are you even talking about?
Let's do this. Hit the armor. Who's keeping score?
Nice hit. I think we're keeping the Mimic Beacon or just killing, and then that is about it.
Time to mop them up.
This guy will explode, potentially. Oh, even better, that means the loss are still staying strong. Nah, I don't want to go any closer.
Finally. Back online.
50-50. Nice. Good shotgun kill.
Before you get too close.
Reloading,
Locked and loaded.
reloading, and we're hunkering
Stand
down.
put.
Let the Lost
Stand
do their
put.
job. Let the Lost do their job. So only the sectopod now. Let's see what they're doing. They hate the sectopod, that's for sure. And he's just taking it in. I'm not going to stop them. More Losts are coming. Okay, well, we have no more lures, and I think it's just the Losts that are with us now.
If you say so. Oh, I definitely got that one. It's dead. It has to be dead.
Let's just get all of them.
I got it, right? Check it before you get too close. That's it.
I love the lure. It's, I think, one of my favorite items now. With the blade storm ability of the Lost, it just became an absolute monster of an item.
Oh, I definitely got that one. My weapon's spent. I'm trusting you here.
Because now the Losts,
It's dead.
once they are close, are dealing even more damage, because Advent is trying to run away from them.
I got it, right?
Sometimes Advent gets it and just shoots them down, one by one,
Check it before you get too close. Draining ammo fast.
but oftentimes they don't. And then you get so many
I got it.
free hits
right?
in.
Out of ammo here. How many is that now? You want some more?
Damn, the game has a problem with the animation.
Woo!
And obviously with the fence.
Who's keeping score?
It really takes a while. He gets the headshot, and then at some point you see that the character gets available again.
Woo! You see that? You can't handle me.
Okay, is this it? Did we beat the mission.
Woo! You see that? I'm ready. Scanning. On the move. Overwatch.
Only the Losts, elsewise Advent would have the turn. But yeah, it's still a few more of them.
Shot down, connect.
Wow, and they are fast. Holy smokes.
You want some more? Who's keeping score?
Okay, I will just use someone else because his animation seems a little bit bugged.
Check it before you get too close. It's dead. It has to be dead. That's it.
Damn, that's a lot of losts.
Oh, I definitely got that one. X-ray neutralized.
72. Drop the casual 72 mission yet again. The man is on a roll.
Vicious criminals inflicted
I like how
a
the
sudden
sector at the
and
end got
unprovoked
gnawed
assault
down.
upon us today.
That was
May our
funny.
thoughts be with
Hilarious.
the Advent citizens
Good
we-
move. It wanted to engage us so bad. And then it just got rambled down.
As if things weren't bad enough between the Elders, their alien armies, and the Chosen, now we've got zombies to deal with.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You could lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Good, I think that was countering their... Or was it? Nah, I think that was the last countering mission. I think we've now done finally our
Setting course
Our
for the
chores,
South African sector.
defend and 6 missions. And then on top we raided. Nah, I was wrong. Sabotage transmitter. How's the team looking? Yeah, we can get a team together. See, a part of me, and I know I won't do that because I rather have quit my Long War of the Chosen playthrough than to go and quote-unquote play the game as it is supposed to. The problem with games that basically offer you multiple missions and then they say, listen, we make it so hard or as difficult as to reduce your resources, so make it in a sense a grind your resource down type of scenario, that you can only actually do one of those missions. That only functions if you are really 100% sure that the player can't do any better. This here is 6. The logic, the game logic that these guys were doing is, listen, you do have a crew of 50, kind of 15 of them are engineers and scientists, so you're really just looking at 35 soldiers. And you're looking at pairs of 6 always, because that's how it is balanced. And then there are essentially 2 missions to prevent 1 dark event. So that for sure you will have some casualties and or some people that are tired. So latest after 1 to 2 missions, you get 10 days off the penalty, going onto the penalty bench anyways. So the logic was you have kind of 35 people, and then you do 2 missions to prevent a dark event. So that's 2 times 6, that's 12 gone. Then you do 2 to 3 of the covert action missions. That's another 6 to 9 gone. So let's say give and take 20 people are gone. And then with the rest, you will need to do likely 1 retaliation mission or one of the facilities or a storyline mission, plus 1 other thing that is happening. And if you're really, really, really lucky and people aren't tiring out and you played it well, then maybe you can do either a few more covert action missions, or you're going for another dark event. So that was the theory. Okay, here comes Syken and says, you know what, we're going with 3 people. Game doesn't even allow that in the mod, so you need to take 4 people. And then once you do have 4 people and you're not going with 15, and you're ending up with kind of more or less 36, 37, 38 soldiers, then all of a sudden, instead of having 5 teams that you can deploy, you're ending up with having 9 to 10 teams that you can deploy, depending on the circumstances. And that means you can do all of the missions. And if you're then like moderately proficient and not take too much damage, then you can actually go through all of it. So, and here's the design flaw in the thinking. This is not, in my perspective, working as intended, because I'm getting swamped with just everything. The game originally is balanced around you don't have enough resources, so be really careful like what type of weaponry you are building. I do have all of the best equipment and multiple so thereof, and if I would go now into the armory and just look at a weapon, just take any weapon, upgrade equipment here, and look at what we're having. We do have alone the superior stuff: 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so 11 superior, and I'm not even going to go through that. Now I've sold a lot of the stuff, so it's not a matter anymore of not having enough stuff, which then means if you balance your game fundamentally around the idea that you do have a grinding down of resources, that's the core mistake in the game design, because the meta, the most efficient tactical action that a player like I could take is just do all missions. And that's the same as in Long War, just do all missions. Long War is a little bit more complicated because they don't just look at the, they don't limit the crew size, which I think, by the way, is a really, really smart move. That I like about the mod. Long War is more, you're getting tired and you do have infiltration times, and then there is vigilance that builds up in the different regions. Therefore, it gets way too difficult, and at some point you literally can't do the missions. So you need to liberate the regions, but Long War also has its shortcomings, because the pool of potential missions that you can find is always the same. It's a finite pool, so it's just a matter of where you look for those missions. So the moment that you have liberated a region and you then intensively begin to scan with 15 people in the next region, then you will find all of the missions in the next region. Surprise, surprise. So you still get the same amount of missions. And the core idea, and that's what I fundamentally disagree with, of force the player to skip a mission by basically grinding down his resources, that's a shit plan. And it is a bad plan, because some players will be able to withstand that subtraction of resources or that grinding down, and they will be efficient. And then those players are not only making the actual game incredibly easy because it snowballs in their direction, but they are also, the game effectively then forces you, if you want to play it efficiently, to go through all of the missions. And that's really what kills the joy for me. Where in episode 91, I have already started ranting about the amount of missions since I think episode 50. So by now you guys know the drill. You heard it 40 times that I'm not happy about it. But I wanted to give a little bit more precise description of where I think the mistake lies. So what could you do better in that sense? Never try to use a grinding down of resources as the method in order to limit or cap something, because if you get really good players, then they will just smash the ceiling and you end up having no boundary whatsoever. And Long War and this mod both fall into that trap. Long War is a little bit more sophisticated, but both have the exact same problem. Instead, limit, just like XCOM 2 does it, limit the choices that you can make with the dark events. And here's the thing, if you don't like choosing 1 out of 3 dark events, cool, no problem. How about you're giving a covert action mission that allows to do one more mission, 1, not 2 or 5, 1 more mission to counter another dark event, or you're putting a covert action mission in that delays dark events by 2 weeks. So if you're putting, like, if people focus the resources in not wanting to have the dark events happen, then give them tools to do so without forcing them to do 40 or 50 missions. And that's just my takeaway from it. Of course, we're going to continue doing the missions. I'm now set to hopefully finish that playthrough, but if you think about it, we're expanding the queue for a second. I think the months this time was 18 days. I'm not 100% sure. It's all starting to get blurry. At this point in time, we have had 7 missions. 7 missions, I think. 5 normal missions. No, actually, I'm tripping. We had 8 missions. We had 5 normal missions because it's always 2 missions per dark event. So the chores is already 6 missions. Then we had the terror mission. Then we had the pre-mission for the UFO raid. The first one, I think it was an exfiltration or something. And then we had the UFO raid. So that's 8 missions. We're now getting to mission number 9. And I would want to do another facility, actually, because I don't want new facilities to be built to begin with. So I want to keep the Avatar project really low as long as I can do it, which means that would be mission number 11 or 12, and I already skipped mission 13 and 14, which was I generally could do it if I really wanted to torture myself, which was the supply raid missions, so they were on top of it. And rest assured that some of that good stuff here will end up in an ambush mission, so we're then at 14, 15. So is it, and we still have 11 days to go, mind you. So is it just me, or is having, let's say, 15 missions for the sake of just putting a number out there in a single month of 20 days playtime? Leave a comment down below and let me know, is that fun? I know viewing it is fun because you're ending up with a lot of content. But it also drives Syken's frustration majorly, as you can hear. All right, enough ranting. That was my 5 minutes of venting. Thanks for listening, and see you all on the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.